Stop. And now we're gonna start over again. I was explaining how I don't have a glass on this glass. I need to get a new eye doctor, and I'm about to get some supplies for the mikvah. Baruch Hashem, and it's on, and there we go. I wanted to make a video more or less about circumstance and things. Okay. I was talking to one of the Robs I consider myself under. He probably wouldn't consider myself under him, but I consider myself under him. He's a good friend, a good man. And he said this. He said, once you convert, all things become new. Old things basically become new. Once you become a Jew, all those things that you've done in your past life, you don't have to worry about anymore because it's a new religion. It's a whole new belief. You know, once you come out of the mikvah, you're something different. Which I do believe. Don't get me wrong. I believe this with my whole heart, and I believe in this truth. However, within this truth, here's something I do struggle with. Why are we not able to make more Jews? You know, they said we're not proselytizing religion. Yes, I agree. There's another Rav I consider myself under, and he is a heavy proselyter. He proselytizes everyone, which I think is a good thing. And I think both are good, per se. I think some people should, and I think some people obviously shouldn't. I think if you are, Hashem is showing you truth of Torah, both the written Torah and the oral Torah, then you need to become a Jew, period. That's it. So here's the one thing that was when I was getting ready, it's just a thought came up. I don't want to say that I believe this thought 100% because I don't. But the thought came up that was, could you be wrong? This is one thing that we all have to ask ourselves. This particular question: could we be wrong about a particular subject, person, place, thing, object, idea, philosophy, religion? Could we be wrong? And the reason why we usually think could we be wrong is due to circumstances. And this is the reason why. This is the premise. It's circumstantial. It's not anything based upon. So without having a lot of people wanting to discover what Judaism is or what it's not, orthodoxy. When I mean Judaism, I mean orthodoxy. I don't mean Reform or conservative Judaism. I don't mean Messianic Judaism or Christianity. I mean authentic Judaism, Torah and Halakha. So is the whole question, could you be wrong? As human beings, we definitely could be wrong about a particular thing or a particular idea, a particular concept. We could be. We're not flawless individuals. We are flawed. We are flawed people. We make mistakes. There's a lot of things that we do that are absolutely wrong. I could be wrong about everything, but I know I'm not wrong about one thing. I'm not wrong about that the Torah is true and that the oral law is true. I know I'm not wrong about that because it's our Torah that really backs up what the oral law is. Bamidbar and Devarim. Right there is where we're backs up our oral Torah. So I know I'm not wrong about that. Metaphysical things are all opinion. So obviously, some of the things that I believe metaphysically can be wrong because I'm not God. It's one of my favorite Rob's state. He states all the secret things of God stay with God, and so I'm not against that. And of course, I believe in mysticism and Kabbalah and Hasidut, and so I don't, I'm not against that idea. Obviously, I'm very much for it, but at the same time, we have to differentiate what's mysticism and what's halakha. So I know I'm not wrong about that, but I could definitely be wrong about everything else, like everyone else. A good example, I do believe is in Christianity. Of course, I don't agree with. I'm an Orthodox Jew, and it's because the whole belief is centered around upon a mystical concept, not the actual, not necessarily validity or unvalid. It's based upon a mystical concept. So I'm not, it's a different religion. It's not Judaism. So I really don't have much to say about it. But to say that to be based upon totally on mystical concepts is invalid. You can't be. This is not how Judaism works. This is why I believe it's an alternative to Judaism. Same with Reform Judaism, Conservative Judaism. They're both alternatives. So we have to know what's right and what's opinion and what's wrong. And to have a belief totally based upon the concept of mysticism is wrong. It is heretical. It's heterodoxy. It's wrong. Now, your belief can have a mystical concepts attached to it, per se, such as, and let me say this, I'm not trying to down another religion. I'm just saying how it compared to Judaism and how I don't personally agree with it. Now, your belief can have mystical concepts connected to it. A good example, I study a lot of Rabbi Nachman's and Rabbi Nassim's works. I also study Satmar Baila. I also study Chabad's works as well. I don't just stick with just one form of student. Even though I study mostly Breslov, I just don't stick with one, is what the great Ari Kaplan said to another Rav I'm friends with. He said, why just study one? Study them all. So I think Hasidut in general, when I say Hasidus, we know Hasidus, Chabad usually uses Hasidus, but we know it generically means all Hasidut, or all Hasidic literature. Everything is based on the Baal Shem Tov. So, so this is important. This is what I mostly study. We just have to be honest with some things, with people and whatnot, and with ourselves. And so the whole question is, since there's not a lot of people apart, are you wrong? And I don't think it's necessarily right or wrong. I think it's possibly people aren't ready to accept a truth, or this truth isn't for them. Even though you can show every crick and cranny why what you believe is true through the Torah and through the rest of the Tanakh, you can show these things to be true. But some people don't want to heed to it, and I think it's definitely due to have the influence of Christianity. And at least its doctrinal points and its traditions, and the emphasizing the other traditions within it. And this is what really hurts us as Jews into making more Jews. The whole idea that we see in the Christian Bible, that the almost mockery of the Pharisees, and that really hurts rabbinic Judaism in a sense, especially people coming out of Christianity. And a good friend of mine said that this is what caused a lot of people to become Karaites, is because of this idea in the Christian Bible about about Jesus, about, I'm turning right now, this whole idea about the Pharisees were evil, basically. This is what we have in that book. And we know the Pharisees were God-fearing people. But at the same time, we know that there are several different types of Pharisees, is what our sages teach. Our sages teach that there are several types of Pharisees. That wasn't just one type of Pharisee. And if you show these truths, it's more or less, some people grab onto this truth and some people don't. A lot of people don't grab onto it. A lot of people reject us because of what they've been taught for over the years. And it's just life, and it's a sad life. It's a hard life. So in some areas it might not be a good idea to become a Jew, but it is possible to become a Jew in all areas. It's possible to become a Jew, or a group of 10 men decide to do it and become Jewish and have a minyan. That would be ideal. And then you get your Sefer Torah, you get Sephorim, you study Gemara, you study Mishnah, so you study, stay halakha, and these things are important. And it's tough doing it alone, I'll say that. And but it's okay, it's just morale right now. And we'll see what Hashem does. So. But